We were raised on the stories of people who stood when the world felt colder than the winter would. We don't bow down to cowards who hide in gold rooms, or the suits in D.C. who forget who they choose. We don't trade our children for political wins. We don't call corruption family or friends. And every time they try to break the spine of this land, they forget who we are. We rise again. 'Cause we don't negotiate with fear, not with tyrants, not with murderers, not with anyone who feeds on the weak. We've buried too many to ever sleep. We're still American enough to stand back up, to hold one another when the world gets rough. We remember the grief on the streets where they fell, two of our own and the whole country yelled. And even when a man we disagreed with took his last breath on the pavement, we cried for him, because we're still American. We don't forget who we are. We don't forget who we are. We're a messy, loud family with bruises and scars. But when danger hits home, we remember our hearts. We fight like siblings, but bleed like one nation. When the sirens are real, we're the same generation. From the farmers at dawn to the nurses at night. When one of us falls, we all feel the fight. Can't gaslight a country that's built on resolve. We get shit down when the stakes evolve. We don't make peace with predators, not in Congress, not next door. You hurt a child, a neighbor, a friend. You face a country you'll never beat in the end. Ooh. We're still American enough to stand back up, to hold one another when the world gets rough. We remember the grief on the streets where they fell, two of our own and the whole country yelled. And even when a man we disagreed with took his last breath on the pavement, we cried for him, because we're still American. So look in the mirror, my friend. This is the moment that decides how it ends. Not with fear, not with silence, not with shame, but with millions of hearts calling the same name. America, not the government. America, the people in the tents, the teachers, the workers, the mothers who pray, the strangers who